Hello, how are you doing? Oh, no viewers. That's a bad start, isn't it? Wowzers. How are we all doing? I'm going to hang on till I get some people in. So raise your glass if you are wrong. Whee! Usual suspects. How you all doing? 3 watching, excellent. Well, excellent stuff. Good to see you, Eve. And you, James. Okay. As it's my birthday tomorrow, I'm going to be wearing some hats, trying to cheer myself up a little bit. Okay. So, have we got all of our ingredients ready for our carefree calzones? How are we all doing? It's my first hat. Oh, and my mum, for my birthday, bought me this apron. I opened it a bit early, but I thought it was appropriate for today, which is pretty cool. I don't know what my mum's trying to say, but hey, it's all part of fun, isn't it? Okay, so this is my birthday Bonkers Cookery School live event. The hats are on. I've got a few more, but we're going to crack on. Okay. So, do we have our ingredients? First of all, what we need is a frying pan and be ready on the stove, because we need to cook our tomatoes. That's our first job, because we're going to do that first, alright? So like I said in my post earlier, I got the ingredients wrong on this. So you need 300 grams of self-raising flour and about 250 of yoghurt, okay? 250 of yoghurt. So 300 and 250 of yoghurt. 300 self-raising, 250 of yoghurt, alright? Salt and pepper, and then we need tomatoes, garlic, onions, a bit of olive oil. I've got a bit of rapeseed oil, doesn't matter, same kind of thing. And then any ingredients that you want in your pizza. It's a carefree pizza, it's my birthday. Let's rock. Okay? So, first things first, let's make our tomato sauce for the pizza. Alright? Hi Andy. So that's what we're going to do first. Alright? Get our frying pan on the stove. Don't put it on yet, okay? Now I'm going to get an onion. Let's go down. Let's have a look. Let's get my tea out of the way, because I'm on tea today. It's terrible, isn't it? So let's get cracking. Alright. So first of all, so we know what we're looking at. Let's get an onion. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's have a little container to put the rubbish in. Alright. Top and tail it. Okay. That'll be right. Take the outer skin off. Okay. The onion isn't essential, but it always adds a nice little bit of flavour to like a little thick tomato sauce that we're going to put in our calzones. Alright. So, half an onion, that should do us. Let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to use my little knife here. Make sure you've got a parent with you. Alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dice it. Okay? Rough dice is fine. But the way I do it is I use my hand as a claw. We've done this before. And we slice nice and thin all the way along, keeping your thumb behind. So your thumb behind and your fingers doing that. So you never cut yourself. Alright? Then, these little tomato knives are the best. cut along the way, so create a light square. Okay, let's see if I can I zoom in? There you go, that's a bit better. So then come down and then dice, okay? There'll be chefs watching this thinking, "Cool, Dave, your thumb's close," but I've been doing this quite a long time, I'll get lazy. There you go, dice, done. Let's get rid of that. So now we have some dice, okay? Now we're going to get some garlic. We want to put some garlic in there, well, bit of onion, bit of garlic. Right, your garlic, let's see what you can see. There you go, that's better. Right, you ready? Get your hand, think of your worst enemy and give it a smash. Like that. Okay? I'm going to go 1 garlic clove. Some people go 2, depends on how much they like their garlic, but let's have 1 clove, that'll do us. Okay? Are you all with me? Oh, I know why you can't see me. Hold on. There you go, I'm back to normal. Woohoo! That's lucky. Hi Nick, good to see you. I'll give you a wave. There you go. Right, so I've got the garlic, alright? We're going to crush that as well. Let's go back down to the board again. Are you all with me? We all good? Okay, right. Let's do that. That's a bit better. I don't know why, it's all a bit chaotic the last few weeks. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's do that. Right, beautiful. So you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got the garlic. This one, grab the pan, smash it, give it a whack. And then what you do is you hold a little bit here, this doobry, just the garlic falls out. Perfect. There you go. There's your garlic, ready to crush. I'm going to get my big knife now, so I've got my onions ready. They sit there, nice and happy. Alright, leave them there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to chop this up. If you've got a garlic press, I'm happy for you to use that, but I don't use them really. I'll just dice it up nice and fine. Alright. Give it a good old dice. Not too precise. We just want it in nice pieces. And chop away until you get nice dice. Okay. So what you should have is a pile of garlic and a pile of onions. Now I've got red onions, white onions are fine. It's only because I went out and bought shallots because I was going to be posh. And I ended up remembering that I showed it was an onion. So I've got an onion there, alright? Doesn't matter if it's red or white, really doesn't matter. Right, there you go, there's your garlic. If you want it finer than that, use a garlic crusher. Just remember though, when you use a garlic crusher, you normally have half the garlic left in the garlic press. So make sure you bring that out and chop it, okay? Right, get your pan on the stove. We're going to get cracking on this now, because we need to get this on. So we're going to have a switcheroony. And there's the stove as usual. The classic camping stove's out. Let's get that gas on. Now I'm using a pan, a wider pan. What I find is that when you want to reduce the sauce, if you have the sauce in a deep pan, it takes longer. Wider pan, it evaporates faster, which is what we want. That's what we want. So, nice glug of olive oil in there. Are we all good? Okay. Now I've got oregano. Dried oregano is fine. Fresh oregano is even better. But can you see that? So there's your oregano. Okay. I couldn't get hold of. How about this? I couldn't even get hold of basil today in the supermarket. How mad is that? Hold on a minute. I need to change something. Might come back to that a bit later. It is my birthday, so I'm putting my Madagascan, you know the lion in Madagascar, he wears his hair, so I'm going with that now. Right, here we go. It's not even on straight, it's a shocker. Hold on, here we go. I think the only person having fun is me. Right, that's on a bit too hot. Let's bring that down a little bit. Let's give that a bit of a waft over here a second. Let's cool it down. I don't want to set light to the oil, that's all. Hold on. Okay, so the onion's on. Get a wooden spoon and let's just get this rocking. Okay, get all those in there. Okay, that's that sorted. Alright, and literally you just want to soften it up. Soften it up, giving it a good old. Remember, I only got 1 tin of tomatoes. Alright, now your tin of tomatoes, okay? Open that up. You want all the liquid and the tomatoes, okay? Okay. There you go. Ready to rock. Put a little teaspoon of oregano in there. Maybe a little bit more. That's good. Let's get that rocking. Notice I don't muck about with it. Just let it crack on. Let it cook. Alright? We want to try and create a nice little paste. Okay. Now what you're going to do, if everybody's with me, we're all right, is we're going to throw in our tomatoes. All we're doing is reducing these tomatoes. Throw them in. If you want to wash that out with a little bit of water, go ahead. Just a tickle of water, not too much. That's it, done. Okay. Now I'm going to go and get a little bay leaf out of the, might not do much, but I'm going to put it in there, give it a bit more flavour. So this is a bay leaf from Barry the Bay Tree outside. He's going in. Give it a little wash. Now what you want to do is you want to be a little bit careful here. Okay, what we want to try and do is we want that to bubble up, okay, and simmer but reduce. And then every now and then, when you see it bubble a bit, crush one of the plum tomatoes. Like I said, the chopped tomatoes are too wet, okay, and when you reduce them down, they don't make the same kind of paste. You get more tomatoes in your tin with the plum tomatoes. I always find what you want to try and do is reduce the sauce around the tomatoes nice and sticky, right? We don't want the sauce to be too thin. And we're not going to use much of it either. It's just an added flavour to go in your calzone. Alright? Doesn't have to be too smooth. There's no kind of real rules here. If you're not a big fan of onions, I know some kids out there don't like onions, don't put them in. Just use a little bit of onion powder if you can get it. So, yeah, all good. Now notice, I'm going to bring it down. Okay, let's have a look. Right, so I've got a nice bubble on. Okay. So I've got a nice bubble on, okay. Bring it down a little bit. But what you want to do is see, look, all those plum tomatoes are breaking down already. Okay, the bay leaf is sitting in there just to infuse, add a bit of flavour. Alright. And you'll see it slowly thicken up. Now at this point, oh, that's a good start. That's it, I've christened my new apron. Okay, so Give it a nice gentle move around. Just look at the colour. Who needs tomato puree, eh? Look at that. Okay? We need to just let it down a little bit. Leave it. Job's a good one. Leave that alone. Put that to one side. Now we're going to put what we're going to put in there. A bit of S&P, do you reckon? If it starts to boil too much, it starts to spit, bring it down a little bit more. There's no hard and fast rule here. It's just about observing the pan and understanding what it's doing. If the sauce is boiling, the liquid is evaporating, which is what we want. Okay, we want to keep on taking that liquid away so we get a nice paste to go on our pizza. Right? While the bubbles are still going, the steam is coming up. It's evaporating. All right? It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. A bit of salt, bit of Maldon salt here. Give it some. Always a good winner. Okay, don't be shy on the seasoning. Right? But while it's still boiling, look how thick it's getting. Thicker and thicker and thicker all the time. Doesn't take long. We're just making a simple sauce for our pizza. Okay? Alright? Look at that. Lovely. Keep it going. Bring it up a little bit. Just play with it all the time. Tinker with it. Make sure it's always boiling. But just be careful that it spits everywhere, you see. You're going to get covered in tomatoes, which is always good. Okay, so we've got that just ticking over. Right, now, leave that to just tick away. Just keep an eye on it. See the bubbles coming up? Now, what we're going to do next is I'm going to change my hat because that wig is a hot one. Okay? Put my next hat on. What do you reckon? That's a good one. It's quite a cool one, that one. So, now what we're going to do is we are going to make our pastry. That's that, out of the way. Excellent stuff. So, what we need is you need your flour. So you need your 300 grams of flour, okay? And that goes in the bowl. Self-raising flour, yeah? 300 grams of self-raising flour. And then your 250, 280 amount, like bit of, put about 3/4 of this in and see if you need any more, okay? So what I want you to do is you've got your about 285 of yogurt. Put about 250 in. So what I'm looking for is about 2/3 of this yogurt in. Don't put it all in at once, okay? Let's have it go down again to the bowl. Right, so we've got the bowl here, right? Alright, got the bowl. Let's put some S&P in here. Salt. Pepper. Good grind of pepper, yeah? Okay? And then 3/4 of the yogurt. Let's put it all in. Alright? If it needs more, we'll add it. Right? So do you remember last time? Get your hand in like a claw. Let's rock. Let's get this made. Let's make this nice dough. Now, let's see if it needs more yogurt. Alright? This is going to make 2 good calzones, alright? No liquid, remember? Now, there'll be Italians out there going, oh, that's not how to make pizza dough, but we're making a pizza dough that we can do quickly and crack on with. Right, I think it might need a little bit more yogurt. So let's get the rest of it in. All the yogurt in, alright? Lose it. Right, now you're going to create this dough now. Look at that, that's it, that's the winner. Okay, that's right, Fez power, that's what it's all about. Right now, If it's a little bit too sticky, now I think I put too much in. That's hilarious, isn't it? Right, now what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of flour. S&P all the way. Put a little bit of flour in, you've got to be able to handle it a little bit more. Right, we need to make this into a really nice dough, so let's crack on with it. Notice, I'm kind of kneading it a little bit. We need to make this into a lovely dough. Keep an eye on your sauce. It will be nice tickety-boo, ticking over. Lovely job. Right. Now what I'm going to do, I've got this dough, I'm going to put it to one side, I'm going to get rid of my lovely wooden board, we'll use that later. Let's lose that. Have a clean surface, which this is. And then get our dough on there. Lose the bowl, we don't need that anymore. I tell you, this Bonkers school's running like a well-oiled machine, eh? Famous last words. Right, notice there's no flour in it. It's not really needed. That's hilarious. Right, can you see what I'm doing? Because I know the lighting isn't that great in here sometimes. So, just keep it on the deck. Get it nicely kneaded. If you need a little bit of flour, throw it in there. Okay? I'll try and make it into a nice smooth dough, alright? I need to work it. You know what I haven't done, folks? What haven't I done, which I normally do? I normally take my watch off. Well, not today. Might get a watch in your pizza. Right. Okay, now, at this stage, you've got this dough working. We're happy with that now. It should be not too smooth. It's not going to go too smooth. Keep going. Give it like a couple of minutes. Keep it, knead it. It's nice and as smooth as you can make it. Alright? Right. So, keep going. Going to take my watch off. I feel like I'm putting half of it in the dough. Funny, isn't it? Funny old habits. How are we all doing? Anybody wearing a silly apron today? Anybody? I'm wearing a good apron. I'm throwing flour everywhere though, mind you, which I think is quite funny. Right. Okay, we have a dough, which is great. Probably needed that little bit more flour to give you that dough feel. Right, now what we're going to do now, because this is going to make 2 pizzas, alright? We're going to move some of that flour out, you don't need that. I keep on finding a good reason. Thanks Dawn, yeah, just me, as always. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Right, look at that. So, that's our dough. Look at that. There you go, I'm going to wash my hands. Right, let's have a look at this tomato sauce. Right, let's have a look at the tomato sauce. Right, see what's going on there. You know, nice and bubbly. Okay, at the moment I'm not getting any. Okay, so the sauce, it's got a nice consistency going on. Let's crank it up a little bit. Look at that, that's lovely. It's getting there. Right. So that sauce is not far away, okay? Don't worry about it. Doesn't need to be, it can be as lumpy as you want it to be, really. But we can pass it if you want to. So what I mean by pass it, you get a sieve push it all through a sieve. It's not that necessary. The more you leave in it, the more tasty and wholesome it's going to be. Alright? Right. Grab a rolling pin. We're going to make our dough up. Alright? Anybody would think I'm making this up as I go along, right? But I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. So, what I've got, I'll show you what I've got. Right, there's my oven. I'm going to put it on. About 250, as high as you can take it, alright? As loud, high as you can take it. Want it really hot, okay? Really hot, right? Now in the oven, I'm going to have the sheet that I'm putting my pizza on. I'm using this baking sheet because I know it doesn't stick, alright? I'm happy with that, alright? I've also got a frying pan that I can put in the oven. This is non-stick as well, so the calzone can go in there as well. I'm going to experiment with a couple today, alright? About middle of the oven, okay? Put the tray in the middle of the oven, make sure it's set in the middle of the oven, okay? We want it to be hot, so when the pizza goes onto that tray, it cooks straight away. We want to create a nice crust. When you buy pizzas from the shops and you put it in the oven, they're designed to crisp up. We want to try and create that. A pizza oven's always got a very hot floor of the oven, and it goes directly onto stone and cooks really fast. And that's why pizza should only take 3 or 4 minutes. Mattia, what do you reckon? How long does a pizza need to take to cook? Mattia, who's just joined us, one of my colleagues at work, and he knows how to cook pizza. All right, great guy as well, good barista. Way too good looking for the company I work for, to be honest. Anyway, so pizza shouldn't take too long. So we're going to crank that heat right up, so it's really hot. You need an oven cloth as well, alright? So, sauce. The sauce is still happy, yeah? Still cooking away. Now, I don't think that's far away. It's got a nice consistency. A lot of this liquid that sits on top of the tomatoes is nearly gone. That's good, alright? So, let's leave that. Okie dokie. Let's turn it off. I don't think it needs much more than that. You need the onions to cook, the tomatoes to break down a little bit, and it just needs to be a simple sauce. Nothing too complicated. We don't want an English pizza. We want it to be as, not authentic, but the best we can make it, alright? With the facilities that we've got and everything else. Right, there's our dough. I want you to cut it in half, okay? That's one calzone, that's the other, alright? Sit that to one side. Don't worry about that for the minute. Move that. Okay. So, you've got your 2 pieces of dough. Now, line up your ingredients. Okay? So, I've got some sliced mushrooms here. Okay? You might not want sliced mushrooms. I've got chicken as well. I pulled some chicken there as well. I've got some ham. I've got some Parma ham. I've got spinach to go in there. I've got some basil oil that I've made, alright? You could put fresh basil in it, it's no problem. Right, you got a ham, you might have pineapple, you might have anything else. Mozzarella, okay? I've got mozzarella there, okay? Just simple mozzarella from the shops, nothing too expensive or complicated. I've got some parmesan, I quite like parmesan in my pizzas as well. Salt and pepper, alright? Everything's ready to put in my pizza, okay? So, here we go. Oh, the other ingredient that I like in my pizza, especially calzone, is I'm going to put an egg in mine. I'm going to put a whole egg in there, okay? Let's see if that one bakes up, alright? So what we're going to do today, let's do it. So, I don't mind the mushrooms going in raw. If you want to cook them a little bit, that's really up to you, alright? My tomato sauce is coming off and settling down. That's ready to go. I'm going to get rid of the stove. Oh no, we might need that in a minute. I'm going to do something a bit stupid while the pizzas are cooking. Call me mad, but let's see what happens. Can't get this fez straight. It's not good, is it? Mattia, this is for children. I don't know if they'd be a big fan of truffles. Someone's asking me if they'll put truffles in it. I wish, Mattia. Okay, so we've got our dough. Lovely piece dough ball. Perfect. Okay, we've got our ingredients. Okay, our tomato sauce should be off the stove and leaving be for a little bit. All right. Anybody want to see how to slice a mushroom, which I'm going to do now? I'm going to bring the ball back. Okay. So we've got our dough sitting pretty. Don't worry about that so much. Right. So for your mushrooms, okay, I'm going to use a small knife. Wherever that's gone. Doing well now. Losing track. What? Where's my knife gone? There it is. Okay, so let's take this fez off because I'll cut my hands off. I'm going to put my other hat on for a minute. Okay, so you get a mushroom, get a knife, and do nice thin slices like that. That's it, done. Okay, if you want to be safe, take this little thing out, pop it out, leave it nice and flat, and again, if you want to take it slow, there's no prizes for doing it the quickest. You're not going to break the world record. Nice and thin, that's it, okay? Not everybody's a big fan of mushrooms, okay? The thinner the ingredients, or if the ingredients are small, they'll cook faster in the oven, okay? Right, here we go. Let's lose that. So, what we've got now is we've got our dough. We're not going to make it too thin. We're going to roll it out. Every time you make a roll, turn it so you keep a nice circle. See the circle there? Roll, turn, roll, turn, roll, turn, roll, turn. You want to do a half turn to get that shape right, go for it. But notice it creates a nice circle. It's not going to be perfect, but you don't want, pizzas aren't perfect. The best pizzas, when I went to Sorrento a couple of years ago, the best pizzas were never the round ones. It was always the ones that tasted the best. All this is a vehicle for your ingredients. All right. Keep on turning. Now this is the point where you decide how thin you want your pizza. Okay. All right. Keep it going. If you need a bit more flour, now if you was in Italy, they'd have semolina. They use that for their pasta. Bit of semolina on there. Always a good one. Right, there we go. Notice it's not that perfect, but that's okay. It's got to be nice and round. Alright? And even use your fingers. Push it out with your fingers. So it's got a bit of you in that dish. When your finger marks are in it, it's like a sculptor with his fingers in the stone, you know? Right. Now, we have a pizza. Okay, that's that one. Alright? So now, we're going to put some ingredients in it. Should we do it? How are we doing? How is everybody? Alright, we're good, we're good. We alright, folks? Excellent, we're all still here. Excellent. I hope we don't have the same problems we did last week. Had a bit of a blackout last week. Come on. Right, here we go. We're back. Right, let's crack on. Let's go on while we've still got a signal, which is good. Right, my oven's ready. That little bell says the oven's ready, okay? So, we should have a circle like that, ready to go. Alright? So, this sauce is a little bit too hot. Try and stir it and cool it down a little bit. Or even better, get a plate. Get a cool plate, like that. And put some of the sauce on there to cool it down a bit faster. Okay, you probably need about 3 or 4 spoonfuls. That'll probably be plenty, alright? Spread it out a little bit. Take a while to cool down, but we need to get this as cool as possible. Alright? Give it a few minutes. Wow. So, Emmanuel, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Or, nice that you joined us. Let's give you a wave. Boom. Okay, right, so, just waiting for that sauce to cool down a little bit. I don't want it going too hot. If you put it too hot, the pastry will melt, and you don't want that really. You want it to go in quite cold. So when the pastry gets covered up, you can move it and put it onto the hot tray. Okay. So on my first pizza, I'm going to put mozzarella, chicken, and I'm going to put spinach in it, and I'm going to put a whole egg in it, and then we're going to see how we go with that. All right. Have a little bit of water to hand as well. Get a little cup of water. Because what you want to do with that water is use it to crimp the edges so that we've got a nice sealed pizza. That's better. There you go. It's cooled right down. So now that's cool. There you go. That's one way of cooling something down. Right. Now what we do is, right, so what you want is you want half the pizza to be clean. The other half is where your fillings are going to be, because you don't want it all to be tomato based. It's just the bottom part, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this tomato sauce, not too much, and spread it in. Honestly, that might just do it. Alright, not too much. That's probably about it. Alright? That's all you want. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Bit of salt, bit of pepper. Okay, I'm going to put my chicken in there. Try and put it in the centre. You don't want it too far on the side. Also, you've got to remember, it's got to cook as well, okay? And the beauty of pizza is don't overload it, okay? You want to be able to taste the ingredients, but just don't overload it. Put a bit of cheese. It doesn't matter what order you put it in, really, because it's all going to melt in together. So I'm going to put a bit of cheese in there. Alright? Okay. I'm going to put some of my, I'm not going to put mushrooms in there. The spinach is going in this one. Alright? Spinach is going in there. Alright? And I'm going to create a little envelope there. Little hole there, just for me. Put whatever your ingredients in, but don't go too mad, okay? Now, I bought these blue eggs because they're quite small, okay? So I'm going to put a small egg in the centre like that. Look at that, that's a beaut. Okay? Give it a good season up. Okay? Right, what else am I going to put in it? I'll put that in it, put that in it. Now, because I've got a nice egg in it, I'm going to put a bit of Parma ham in it. Because, come on, it is my birthday. Like that. Look at that. It looks beautiful before we even seal this bad boy. Alright, so I'm going to put a bit of water around the edge here. Bring this dough over. Okay? And then just push it down like that. Okay? Push it down. Seal it. So I'm going to just push it down like that with my fingers. That's all we're talking about. That's all I'm going to do. Alright? Now, I've got to transfer this onto the pan. So basically, it looks like a big Cornish pasty, but don't tell the Cornish people that. Alright? Right, this is going to work. Right, so now, what you need to do, that's why we don't overload it, because what we don't want to do is when we put it onto the pan, it all goes everywhere. So, make sure you've got someone helping you out. Grab the tray. I'm going to put the tray here. Okay? And then we're going to lift this bad boy and get it straight onto there like that. That's ready to rock. Okay? So your calzones onto a tray like that. Okay? I'm going to drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil. Alright? We well seasoned it. There we go. And that is going straight in the oven until it's brown. Alright? Straight in. Forget about it. That calzone is in. Alright? So that calzone is in. Should we do another one? Why not? Okay, so we can make two. So you can make one now to eat and one for your family. Alright? So 250, I've cranked that up on the fan as high as I can, okay? So now we're cooking. Oh, I'm excited about that one because there is nothing better than the egg inside. Now that's got to go in until it's brown, alright? That's great. Okay. Hopefully, now if you had a proper pizza oven. Yes, James, my washing machine, I was told by my better half to pause it while I did this, but the washing machine started to sing happy birthday to me. So, yeah, I didn't listen to my better half, really. Okay, so let's make another one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a different one now, so we can see what difference is. So that's our calzone. So look at this, like I'm pushing this out with my hands. You don't even need to use the rolling pin. Look at that. If you put flour on it, you'll be chasing it around all the way around the board. When you use your fingers, I don't necessarily put any flour on there, so there's a bit of a grip. All right? Push it around like a clock, like that. And then turn it over. Now I'm not going to be like the Italians when they throw it up in the air, because that's a recipe for disaster. Or the recipe I gave you on Sunday, which was wrong. I'm really pleased about this one. There's a lot of people watching today. Thank you for joining me. It's been good today. More than normal, which is lovely. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a roll out just to finish off, to make it a bit thinner. Okay, what flavour should we do today? I'm going to do just a classic ham. There you go. Oh, look at that car crash. I might be doing it the other way. There you go. Pull it out a little bit. Be brave. Actually, for a dough that's only got 2 ingredients in, it don't do too bad. Alright? Yes, good, doing great. Right. There you go. There's our pizza, all happy. Alright, let's get a bit of sauce on there. Remember, not too much. Just enough to give it a bit of flavour. There you go. You don't want it too wet, okay? Like that. There you go. Now I'm going to put my cheese on there first. Controversial. There you go. That's enough. Not too much. Bit of ham. Alright. Just whip it up. Whip it up. I'm going to put a bit of parmesan on that, because I like parmesan. That's that. What else should we do? Better put some mushrooms in it. Right, the mushrooms are going on top like that. Okay. And that'll do, I think. Like that. Now, got a bit of mushroom in there. Drizzle of olive oil on there. Bit of oregano if you want it. Yeah. Whatever you like. Okay. The water around the edge. Just give you something to crimp. Okay. Over the top. And away we go. Alright. Nothing too complicated about that. That's great. Now this one I'm going to put in a pan, see how long that takes. Alright? And then we're going to dress a plate, ready to rock. So I've got a frying pan here. Okay, so that's going in there. If you can all see that. The frying pan's here, red hot. So the handle's hot, okay? Alright? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift up the calzone straight in there. So that's going into a pan. So I'll put that in the pan like that. See? Like that. Okay? Straight in the oven. That's going in. Right. Let's clear our lines a little bit. Let's get rid of this. And let's make a nice salad and a bit of green to go on the side, alright? To make it look beautiful. Okay? So you know I'm addicted to this wooden board. This is what we're going to serve everything on, okay? So first of all, I've got some vine tomatoes. So when you come to serve it, this is just extra. I haven't put this in the recipes, it's just a bit of fun. Alright? So there's that. Alright, that's that. Let's get our tomato knife. We're going to make this look beautiful. And notice, I still have my silly hat, okay? We're still going silly hats. And I'm going to take a drink of water because it's hot. Okay, let's go back down to the board. Let's do it. Okay, so there's our tomatoes. You can take these out, but don't just cut the ends off like that. Good as gold. Take those off. So these are nice tomatoes there. They're going to go in our dish. So what I'm going to do is cut these nice and thin. Like that. Nice and thin. Here we go. Look at that. Alright, while we're waiting on our pizzas. So there's our tomatoes. Probably just do one more. Let's make it look amazing. These tomato knives are amazing. Get them online. I use them for absolutely everything. Nice and thin, okay? Right, so that's our tomatoes. Let's just wipe the board down. Because we're going to do a little bit of garnish on here for when the pizzas come out. So, we've got rocket in here, nice and cold. Now, I'm going to show you the difference of two different mozzarellas. Okay? So that's right, let's show you. So, this is Asda's standard mozzarella. Okay? It's in 2 tons of water. Watch the water come out. Right, so that's that one. Alright? I'm just going to show you the difference in quality. Alright? So that's about 65 to 75p for that one. Alright? Now this one is the one at £1.50. So it's a nice little individually wrapped pot. It's beautiful. And you can feel the difference straight away. Look how small it is compared. But you'll see the difference when I rip it up. Now, so this one is, look at the difference. You can see that? See that one's got a nice seam on the end. Look how lovely that is compared to that one. That's flat. And it weighs the same. Alright? Okay, this one is going to be nice and soft in the centre. This one I'll be able to slice. Okay? So I'm going to show you 2 versions of the salad that I'm going to make. Let's move this to one side for a minute. Okay, so this one, I'm going to clean my knife and I'm going to slice. So this comes out with nice slices. Let's get my bigger knife. I need my large knife. Let's wash that out. So, nice and thin. You want to replicate the size of the mozzarella to the tomato you got. That's nice slices, Dave. Well done. That's all right. Like that, straight down. Nice. Okay. There's our nice slices of tomato. Oh, one for the chef. Right. So let's make that look beautiful. El Clasico here. Look. Okay. Make that look nice. There's that one. Classic way of serving, that one. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see what else we can put on here. Let's put that there and then put that one there. Okay, that's that. And this one, we're going to do something a little bit different. So that's going there like that. Alright. And this one, we're going to get rid of the water. We're going to rip it up. Look at this, how soft that is, look. It's beautiful. Much nicer. Get what you pay for. It's like bits soft and it's got a different smell on the money, that is. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Right. This way. We're going to have the tomatoes here. Like that. Right. Completely different style, look. Tomato on top like that. Lovely. And the mozzarella, sorry. That's that. Okay. Now, let's wipe down here. That's for our calzone. Keep an eye on those calzones. Right, now we've got to dress it. Bit of pepper. Notice I'm putting black on so red and white. It looks great. Alright. Bit of seasoning to make it look beautiful. Alright. Bit of rocket on here, like that. Keep it nice and simple. I'm not going to dress it because it'll kill it. Alright, because what happens when you dress salad, it will die a death. And it'll be really limp and horrible. Alright? But what we are going to put on here, what's going to be great, is some parmesan. Lightly grated. Like that. There you go. Notice, let's not fluff it up. Let's make it look good. Just make it look good. Right, nice and rustic here. Alright. Next thing, I've got some basil oil that I made a while back. And let's make this look great. Let's see that. So, a little bit of oil, like that, look at that. Keep it nice and simple. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. And then, see that? Nice and simple. And this one, same. Bit of green, look at that. There you go. Lovely. Bit of oil. Let's make it look great. Okay. Then what we're going to do, because this is like a platter, nice platter. Bit of avo. Everyone loves a bit of avocado. Oh my god. What's black and sits in the oven? Look at that calzone. Wowzers. That's ready to rock. Too busy talking. Right, so there you go. Bit overcooked, folks. But we've got the other one as a fail safe. So the other one in there. That'll be right. Lovely, look at that. Woo! Pulled that one out of the fire. Look at that. So there's your calzone. All right, let's do this. Bit of avocado as well. As thin as you can get it. Like that. And then what we're going to do is, this is the finish. Woohoo! Oh, that's what we're talking about. Look at that. There's your calzone. And this one is the ham one. So that one goes there like that. And that one is a bit under. That's good. Perfect. So that one sits here. That's your other pizza. How about that? Boom. And then you got this one, which is your ham and cheese. Look at that. Alright. So folks, there's your it's a bit crazy today, but hey, we got there in the end. But let's show you what I've done. Let's get rid of all this mess. It's a bit chaotic. Hey! Woo! Right, bit of oil over the top. Okay, and there you have it. 2 calzones, one with egg, chicken, and Parma ham, tomato and mozzarella salad with a bit of basil oil, 2 versions, rocket salad with parmesan and some avocado. Now that is a summer on a plate. What do you reckon? Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry. Boo. Didn't like that, did it? Okay, so there you go. So, what do you reckon? Are we going to make that? So there's your calzones. Look at that, lovely. Look at the dough, lovely inside. Okay, there's your tomato, there's your rocket, and there's your other mozzarella salad. Well, that was fun. I'm glad you all stuck with me. Thanks for joining in. And I still can't believe I'm managing to do all this in an hour, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So thank you very much for your support, right? And it's been an absolute pleasure. So Sunday, the ingredients are going to come out again for next week. Not sure what I'm going to make next week. It might be something sweet, possibly something sweet. We're going to try something a bit more ambitious next week. Week after that, I think we're doing Scotch eggs because they're my favourite. And yeah, we'll see how we get on from that. Alright, thank you very much for watching and take care. Look after yourself and thank you very much. Bye-bye.